It's a way of just vlogging the normal everyday.
Okay, so our friendship story. We shopped extensively. Yep.
I don't know that I would have gotten into indie publishing if not for her. Hello and welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. I'm still keeping count. We'll see how many days before I lose count. But it is day 4 of Vlogmas. Gus is staring at me. I am hair in a ponytail, workout t-shirt on, leggings on. I've packed up my hiking pack. He is like alert and focused. Do you think we're doing something? Do you think we're doing something? And he doesn't want to jump up on the couch because he's like, I'm not getting comfortable because we're gonna go do something and I'm gonna make you take me with you. Yeah, huh? I've got a Tamzin on the couch with me as well. We've just been... I'm not gonna put you, well, I am gonna use the clip I got of you earlier when we were all cozy and snuggling and editing, but I won't put her on camera now. But yeah, we've just been sitting on the couch here editing pretty much since before sunrise. So I actually have day 3 of Vlogmas mostly edited. It's just the music and possibly a voiceover. I'm really trying to keep these vlogs simple, so it might just be B-roll set to music, and it might just be longer stretches of that than normal. So, but it's the Prescott vlog, which I'm already having so much fun editing that vlog. So if you didn't watch yesterday's Vlogmas, please go back and take a look at that one. I'm forgetting my intro because I was distracted by the dog. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to another day of Vlogmas. Welcome if you're new here. Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm a full-time university writing instructor and a part-time content creator and indie author. Welcome back if you're one of my lovely returning friends. It is great to have you all here. It is going to be a slightly quieter day. It's still going to be a bit busy because we've got Tamzin in town, so we're running around doing all kinds of fun things. Checking her list, checking it off twice in some cases. I think there's going to be a few places that we do go to twice. So yeah, so after a really fun and exciting day up at Prescott yesterday, which really was just so much fun. I'm so glad I was able to vlog as much as I did because I feel like the day before yesterday, day 2 of Vlogmas, I just didn't get that, I didn't vlog that much. I didn't vlog as much as I would have liked. And that is, I should have said something in that vlog and should have warned new people here. I feel like those of you who've watched at least one previous Vlogmas kind of remember the drill. Vlogmas is daily vlogs, and I'm starting it early this year. But whether it's an extended Vlogmas or a normal Vlogmas, Vlogmas is just documenting my life every day in the lead up to Christmas. Some vlogs are a bit more on the boring side, which I kind of feel like Tuesday was just quiet, not a lot of vlog footage. Tamzin and I were driving across town. We were hanging out with my family, which I didn't want to vlog, all of that. And then I think when we were at Safeway and Whole Foods in the morning, I was just so focused. At Whole Foods, I was focused on getting everything on my list, so I didn't vlog as much. And Safeway, I was tired. I'll be honest, I was just tired. So a bit of a vlogger fail on Tuesday, I feel like, or on day 2, which was Sunday. I am losing all count of the date, the day of the week, what day of Vlogmas we're in. But yeah, so some days are a bit quieter and not as much going on. Other days, like yesterday, a lot going on and lots of fun. So we'll see how today goes. I'm going to try to do better at vlogging. I'm going to try to be reminding Tamzin to vlog. As you are watching this vlog, her first vlog will have gone up a couple days from when you're watching this one. She will have a vlog up on her channel of her first few days. So if you want to go see some of the stuff from Tamzin's perspective, you can go check out her vlog. I will try to remember to leave her channel linked in the comments down below or in the description box down below. But yeah, it is one of the things I like about Vlogmas. It's a way of just vlogging the normal everyday, because throughout the year I'll vlog only like 2 or maybe 3 days in a week. Since I'm kind of doing 2 videos a week normally, I'll vlog 2 days. And so you get a little bit of what I'm doing in a week on those 2 days. And so I will wait, and there will be like a theme or some sort of focus to the vlog, and I will keep that theme in mind, and I will stay kind of on track with whatever the main topic of that day's vlog is, whether it's a writing vlog or a life in my 40s vlog or whatever. There's a little bit more structure, I guess is the word I'm looking for. With Vlogmas, there's no structure. The structure goes out the window. The structure is just, I pick up the camera throughout the day and show you little snippets of whatever I happen to do, whether that is an exciting thing or a not so exciting thing. So Vlogmas really is kind of just average every day. The good, the bad, and everything in between. So yeah, that's just kind of your little, not warning, but just context. That's your context. So on today's agenda, we're gonna go hiking. It's pretty soon, so Tamzin needs to go get dressed.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna shove some clothes on, don't worry.
Okay. Mom's getting ready too. Mom's gonna join us for the hike as well. And then Tamzin and I are gonna head back over to my place. Then we're going to go shopping over at Kierland. We'll probably get over there after lunch sometime. So shopping at Kierland and Scottsdale Quarter. I think Tamzin wants to go to Sephora. Any other shops you know of?
Anthropology?
Yeah, I want to go to Anthropology too, so that works out. And I want to go to Sephora as well. I don't need as much from Sephora. Tamzin's making a face because she's been drinking an electrolyte packet mixed in water.
Why don't they make these things?
Are you down to like the sludge at the bottom or something?
Oh, don't. It goes through. Like, I just don't understand why not make it like yummy flavour and not like foul flavour, you know? Like,
she said it tasted like
no, it
smelled like the way the Lush comforter smells.
Yes, I thought it was gonna taste nice.
Like, oh, and it doesn't?
No.
Yeah, because it smells like it would taste kind of fruity and berry.
Yeah, but no, it just tastes grim.
Okay. Grim. That's the verdict.
Mm. Like I said, just like make it, I don't know, fun flavoured, cola flavoured, something that would actually taste good. But alas.
Anyway, so we're gonna do some shopping later, and then we're gonna end the day at one of Tamzin's favorite restaurants to stop at, the Cheesecake Factory. Which honestly, I feel like reading the menu at the Cheesecake Factory should count as something I can log on Goodreads.
It is so long, but it has great variety, including great
vegetarian options for Tamzin. So we're gonna have dinner there tonight. So it's gonna be a fun, but we'll try to make it relaxing throughout as well, because I'm very tired. I'm already burning out, and we still have like a week and a half left of her trip. So we're gonna start the day with a nice, gentle, not sunrise, but early morning hike. So I need to get, Tamzin needs to get dressed, we need to check on Mom, and Gus is starting to tell us that we're taking too long.
I am Tamzin, the unidentified... Not unidentified.
Well, you've been identified.
Okay,
We're just realizing you haven't been fully explained.
Fully explained. The unexplained.
Anyone who's new since England.
The unexplained mystery person. What are her origins? What is her backstory?
What is our friendship story?
What is our friendship story?
I mean, we don't have to go all the way back to I was born.
I was born on the 28th of April 2000.
This isn't Charles Dickens' novel.
Okay, so our friendship story is what I think people want to know.
Yeah.
So where do we begin? YouTube.
2016.
So taking it back like 8 years now, which is crazy.
Wild.
So wild. We both had started recently YouTube channels.
Yep.
So I had started my YouTube channel as I was finishing up doing my GCSEs at school.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And I was doing my PhD.
Yes. So we had both decided to start a YouTube channel, and I posted my first video in May 2016. I think you posted yours in April, didn't you?
Yeah.
And we kind of fell into each other's lives and channels. I don't know. It was very much a fake kind of situation.
Well, because we first started talking in the comment section of one of Fleur de Force's videos.
Yes.
Who's a much bigger YouTuber than us, and who we both were following.
Yes.
And I think she had been doing a video on like her advice for YouTube.
Oh, was that what it was? I can't remember.
I think
what
that's
the
what it
video
was.
We need to find the video and find the comments.
You did find it
Did I?
at some point. Yeah.
I can't remember.
So I'm pretty sure it was a video that she was doing on YouTube advice.
Okay. We can't remember who left the comment, the original comment, can we? Like the first comment.
We'd have to go back and find it again.
We don't know who left like the original comment, but one of us commented on the video and then the other one replied to it. And then I think we must have just clicked on each other's profiles.
Yeah.
To see like what we were about.
I know your first video that I watched was a stationery haul.
Okay, I can't remember what your first video, what the first video
because
was.
I mean, you were so much younger than me, but you had a cute British accent, and you were doing a stationery haul, and that was one of your recent videos. So I thought, oh, I love stationery hauls, especially British stationery hauls. Let me check this out, and I left a comment. And I don't know if I left the comment first or if you watched mine first, but yeah, it was all bored in the comment sections at first.
Yeah.
And we followed each other's videos
Yes.
or channels off of those first couple of videos that we watched.
Exactly.
And then just kept watching.
And I guess kind of got invested in each other's lives just through the vlogs and the videos that we were doing. And we kind of like built up a rapport through that. Obviously, like as friendship naturally goes, it grows over time. And then I think it got to because I remember you were coming. Didn't you come to England?
Mom, Lisa,
that New
and
Year?
I went New Year's, Christmas of 2016. And you and I didn't meet that.
No, but we said like, oh, maybe we could meet or whatnot. It just didn't work out.
I think it was like, oh, next time you're in the country, we should meet
But we'll do it next time. And
then I did go back in October of 2017.
Yes.
And I was on my own that time. I wasn't with Mom. I was going for a conference.
By that time, we had been online friends for around a year and a half, maybe. And we met in London in 2017. Like you said, it was October.
Were you there for 2 nights or just 1 night?
2 nights. So I was 17 and I had been to London once before, which was a year prior. Didn't go to London growing up. Hadn't done much travelling on my own at that point. So it's quite a big deal when I went down to London. I was very anxious, like very, very anxious. I remember, not about meeting you, but just about travelling on my own and staying somewhere for 2 nights and whatnot. Like I said, I was 17. And we met in person for the first time at Kensington Palace, of all places.
So we talk a little bit about that in, I can't remember which day of the England trip, but there's a vlog from earlier this year titled Kensington Palace or something. We talk a little bit more about that day in that vlog.
So we met at Kensington Palace and
had a long walk through Hyde Park afterwards.
And we
ended up at Pizza Express for dinner. And it's like by the end of that evening, you were basically my little sister at that point. Like
pretty
that's
much.
how
had been online friends for a year or so or whatever, but I didn't realise until we met, it was like, that was like such a defining, like, okay, yeah, like this is different. This is like a different friendship to anything that I've ever experienced, because it was that instant, like, okay, yeah, it's just solidified that for me, and we just felt connected. You know, despite you being American, me being English, despite you being older than me,
despite the age difference.
Yeah, exactly. And it was weird. It was just like fate. You know, we were meant to be in the same place at the same time and have all the conversations that we'd had.
And then Tamzin came to visit Arizona
Yes.
in the summer of 2018. And I remember telling her, are you sure you want to come in the summer? It's going to be so hot.
Yes.
And it was.
It was.
As soon as she walked out of the doors at the airport into the parking garage, we weren't even in full sun. It had been in shade all day, but it was as if she hit a wall. She just like stopped in her tracks. When you hear the phrase, it stopped her in her tracks.
Yeah.
That is what you look like. I never like fully understood what that might look like visually, to be stopped in your tracks, because it's almost like you hit a wall. Like she almost bounced off of the heat. It was that intense.
It was. And little 18-year-old me had never been to the States. I'd never flown alone. So again, it was like quite monumentous.
And that's when she first met the family.
Yes.
And they just instantly adopted her as well. And so yeah, we just became her American family.
Exactly. And anyone who knows me knows I'm massive on chosen family. Like, I love finding my people, no matter who they are, what age they are,
You know, it's so
like
funny,
what they
fill
a role for me.
I feel like 20 years ago, like in another time, you probably would have been a foreign exchange student coming to stay with my parents or something.
It's that kind of vibe,
because that's the kind of relationship that we've built, and with like the whole family. And then when Mom and I went to England earlier this year, like we met her mom, and now your mom feels like an aunt or something to me. And so the whole family, and her mom and my mom got on like a house on fire. So,
and I think that shows then even more like how much we are, what's the word, like soul. They're like my soul family. They're not my blood family, but they're like my soul family. And I think the fact that our moms got on so well just proves that. And even my friends joke that Andrea looks really similar to my mom.
So I do think,
so it's all these little things.
I do think people who don't know us, especially if they haven't heard our accent difference, do assume that we're related. And then when they hear our accent, I think they get a little confused, and they're like, well, maybe she's a cousin and like the British ancestor, you know, like someone moved to the US and that's how you have different accents. But no, not related at all. And again, I think it's also just, it shows how much YouTube has changed, because I don't know that I would strike up that kind of friendship on YouTube now. But 2016 YouTube, it was a completely different place.
Yeah, it was. It was a different world. And actually we missed out. I came to Arizona again. It was between Christmas and New Year 2019. And I was here for, that's the longest stint I've ever done. I think it was like 3 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was a really long time.
Yeah. I came then.
Well, and we also saw you in October of 2019.
Oh yeah, so you came to London in October 2019. I came back December.
So we've each gone back and forth a few times since our first meeting.
And I left just before COVID.
And then
January
there's like,
2020.
you know, the occasional 6-hour FaceTime.
Oh yeah. I want a book.
Oh yeah, and we wrote a book.
We wrote a book together. We often forget about that one.
Our book, More Than Fate. All of my books are linked down below. That includes my book with her.
Yes, More Than Fate was inspired greatly by our friendship.
Yeah,
there's a lot of us in that book.
Yeah,
a lot. So, you know, if you want to hear even more about our friendship, then I suppose go and buy our book, because you'll definitely get a taste for us and the us that we put into our characters, and even just it being so representative of that time where we were apart because of COVID and we didn't see each other.
Yeah, because that gave us something to work on
together.
Yeah, you weren't doing YouTube anymore at that point. Your channel was on pause, wasn't it?
No, I was doing a bit. I stopped.
You stopped right after the book published.
Yes, pretty much. It was, I think the last time I kind of uploaded to YouTube was that summer of 2021, just after the book was published. And the last time I uploaded on that Instagram was around the September 2021. So yeah, and then I took like an extended break, but now I'm back, so go subscribe. Thank you. Just a little plug.
Yes. Subscribe to her channel. I'll try to link it in the description box. My books, including my one with her, is all linked down there. But we're just about back to my place, and we're gonna pop in there really quick, and then we will take you all with us to Kierland Commons for some shopping and some coffee and enjoying. It is warm.
It is warm.
I'm grumpy, but she's full on dressed for summer and is living her best life and enjoying every second of it. So I'm trying to keep my complaining to a minimum because it feels like summer. I mean, a nice English summer. It doesn't feel like Arizona summer, so like I could complain more. But I'm trying not to complain because I don't want to spoil her fun because I know she's enjoying this. So we will take you along for that.
We will. And if you have any other questions about our friendship, then maybe we could answer them
in the next vlog.
In the next vlog. So leave a comment with a question. You know, if there's anything that you want to know about our friendship, you know, long distance friendship, I guess like age gap friendship, like sounds a bit strange, but you know, it's something that I'm really passionate about.
I mean, a Gen Z and an elder millennial, on paper we probably don't work, but in real life somehow we do.
We do. Okay, we will speak again shortly.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow. Bells are jingling, snowflakes tingling, Rudolph knows where to go. On this cold December day, I am piloting my sleigh. The work to be done on my Christmas run is the most tired chore. No girl or boy without a toy, so giddy up, Rudolph, my dear. 8 pair of antennas, onwards ever go.
Scottsdale Quarter. We've just stopped for coffee. This is one of the best lattes I've had since London, probably. It's so good. Tamzin's just stepped away for a moment, so I'm watching all the bags. I'm sitting in front of the Christmas tree. It's so pretty. Nothing's lit up yet, although the trees over by Santa are lit up. That looks really pretty. They've got Santa in front of a vintage pickup truck with all the Christmas trees and lights on. We've been doing lots of shopping. We've been to Sephora, Williams-Sonoma, Bath and Body Works, and we're about to go across the street to the Kierland Commons side, and we're going to go to Anthropology. And then that's probably gonna be all we have time for. We kind of need to leave this area in about an hour. So we're not rushed, but we are on a time limit, on a time frame. But the weather's not terrible. It's a little bit warm, I won't lie. Walking around, it's a little bit warm, but it's still pretty nice. So it could be worse. It could be hotter, you know? It could be cooler, but it could be hotter. So I'm, like I said earlier, I'm trying not to complain. But sitting here in the shade, it's actually pretty nice and it feels really good. But yeah, we're just having a really good day. She's found some fun stuff. I've found some fun stuff. I've found some Christmas gifts, which makes me very happy, because I do need to start thinking about that. I think I had a note in my planner that by November, like early November or end of November, sometime in November, it was in my planner for November, so that when I flipped to plan November, I would see the note. There was a note to have like all my Christmas shopping done this month. That's not gonna happen. But every year I think this will be the year that I get all of my shopping done early and, you know, have all the gifts wrapped by December 1st. And yet again, another year, and I am behind that schedule. So I feel really good that I've got the gifts that I found, and I'm making progress on that. So yeah, I'm just waiting for Tamzin to come back, and then we will continue shopping. There's a candy store she might want to go in that I just remembered, and then we might pass by some other stuff. So we'll see if we pop into any other stores, but I think Anthropologie is the main priority. I do really want to bring her back here though another day, maybe after Thanksgiving, maybe sometime weekday next week. I want to bring her back here because I want to do this at night. So even if I don't come back here with Tamzin, I will bring you all back here because I want to come back here at night sometime and see it all lit up. It's one of my favorite things about the holidays is coming here to Kierland Commons and Scottsdale Quarter because they both have their own Christmas tree. So this is Scottsdale Quarters, and then there's one across the way in Kierland Commons. So 2 Christmas trees, lots of other Christmas lights. It's fantastic. So Tamzin should be back here any second. I keep looking. She knows where I'm sitting because she dropped me off here with all the bags. So she should be back very soon, and then we will get moving again. Migrated from the quarter over to Kierland Commons. He just, in a blink, can just move from one location to the other. It's like he can be in 2 places at once. Let me hear this very Merry Christmas without old tears. Every night, every day is a happy holiday.
I was just saying to Andrea, now that I'm vlogging on her phone, I've just filmed a clip for my vlog, that her camera looks such better quality than mine, but I swear we have the exact same phone. It's the 15 Pro Max, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I look better in this camera, so I'm like, fun. Anyhow, we have just finished shopping. I have been given the task of updating the vlog whilst Andrea is driving. We have finished shopping at Kierland Common. Is it Common or Commons?
Commons. Kierland Commons and Scottsdale Quarter.
That's the one. We shopped extensively.
Yep. I don't think I explained this before. We parked on the Kierland Commons side, walked over to Scottsdale Quarter, did Sephora, Bath and Body Works, Williams-Sonoma, went and got coffee at Press. I'm still
amazing.
It's so good. And then the candy shop, it's called It's Sugar. And then we went back across to Kierland. So we parked where we were gonna finish, which was very smart, because I think if we'd parked where we were starting, I don't think by the time we were done with anthropology, I had the energy to walk back.
No, my feet are killing. I am very much done.
Even though it'd be the same number of steps,
Yeah.
I still don't think that would have worked out.
No, you thought well ahead.
I did find some things in anthropology.
Mm-hmm.
Regular viewers will have guessed about 2 items. They're kind of the same thing but different items. So that's a slight hint. So what did I show you that matched but were 2 separate items? That's what I got. And it's very similar to something I got last year and the year before.
So she's building a bit of a collection.
I am, and I don't like that. Like, I both love and don't love that they're releasing a new version every year, because I don't need a new collection. But I couldn't resist, and they were 30% off. So I know that there are going to be some of you who, as soon as I flashed up the item on the screen when I was panning around, are going to be like, she bought that. I'm going to be right. Oh, it looks like traffic's going to be bad. You know, how is there rush hour traffic when it felt like everybody was at Kierland and Scottsdale Quarter?
First of all, Andrew's road rage. We haven't addressed that yet in either mine or her vlogs, but something I look forward to every vacation. You know, was it in my vlog or your vlog earlier when we were talking about why I come to Arizona?
Yeah.
And I said I come for Cheesecake Factory.
And my road rage.
And Andrew's road rage. That's it. Period. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I cannot remember it right now. What was I just about to say?
I have no idea.
It's not great when your mind goes blank when you're vlogging, because you kind of need to
But it happens to me all the
move
time.
at pace. What wasn't that I was going
That's when
to
you
say?
just stop the camera and start it once you remember.
Yeah. Andrea's road rage. Oh,
But
and
it's not even on. Why are we stopping here?
we were joking when we got to Kierland Commons.
And can I just,
Okay.
in my defense, it's not road rage. It's road annoyance. I wouldn't say it goes to the level of rage.
Okay.
I'm not like screaming and red-faced. I just swear a lot and get really annoyed.
Yeah. That is
It's
true.
not YouTube friendly. I would get demonetized.
What I was going to say is when we got to Kierland Commons, it was really, really busy, and Andrea was like, why is it so busy at 2:15 on a Tuesday? Do y'all not have jobs? And then we were like, we're here at 2:15 on a Tuesday. So
And to be fair, I think that is part of the thing. It's like me, I have someone visiting,
Mhm.
and so I'm kind of sort of taking some time off work, but I've also worked extra hours before Tamzin's trip, and I'm going to work extra hours after Tamzin's trip, so like it's all going to balance out. But it means I've got time to go to Kierland Commons at 2:15 on a Tuesday. I think a lot of other people, it's kind of the same thing, but it's busy.
It's
really
busy.
And now it feels like everyone's on the road. Everyone who did, but again, it's 4:30. It's not quitting time yet. Most people should still be in their office for another
that what it's
30 minutes.
cool. Sorry, like, is that a thing, quitting time?
5 o'clock is the normal time when
But
people
is that what it's called, quitting time?
quit time.
Yeah, that's Zach Bryan
Historically, yes.
album, and I didn't realise that it was like
historically, 5 o'clock would have been quitting time for most companies. Now, of course, no one really works a 9 to 5. Now
Mhm.
it's like 8 to 6. So the 9 to 5 is kind of a myth. That's a whole other rant.
Yeah.
But yeah, historically, 5 o'clock is quitting time.
Okay, well, that's where that comes from. I did wonder why that album was called that. Yes. Anyway, we will leave this clip here because we have been speaking for 6.5 minutes.
We're just tired and loopy and stuck in traffic.
We are. But we are going to Cheesecake Factory.
So it's going to make everything better.
Exactly. Exactly. I, for one, cannot wait.
We have been so defeated by this day. I thought And the thing is, I thought today was going to be a lot more relaxed and chill. And it was chill. I don't know how relaxed it was.
I feel defeated.
Like, I'm just exhausted. But we had so much fun.
Yeah, we did.
So before we wrap up this vlog, I want to show you what I got. Are we going to do the same thing for you, for your channel?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Do you want me to show mine on here? Or do you want...
No, you can do it on yours.
Yeah.
I'll show mine on my vlog, and then we'll film an outro for her vlog. So if you want to see what Tamzin got, go over and watch her vlog. So, starting at Sephora, I just got 3 things, but then they gave me a freebie, which was really cool. So, the freebie is a little mini tube of Sephora Collection Vitamin C Plus E Super Glow Serum, and I really do highly rate the Sephora Collection skincare. I got a new tube of the Sephora Collection Big by Definition mascara. It's the mascara I'm wearing today. The tube I have is still like going strong. I've only just recently opened it, but I love it, and it will run out eventually, and I don't want to be in a situation where that runs out and I don't have a backup mascara, and like I'm just obsessed with this. So I got that. I also got a top up of the Tint and Volume Brow Gel by Sephora Collection. And this is in a slightly lighter shade than what the one I've been getting. Now that my hair is more red than dark brown, I think going with this shade, it's more of a chocolatey brown than an espresso brown. And then I thought I was gonna do so good. Like, these are each like $13. I thought I was doing so good. And then I went through the register and all the like little mini sizes of things, and I could not resist. So I got a little mini Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, which, you know,
I love these.
I do too. I have one other one in a lot of pink colors. This is more of like rose gold and like browns. And here, let me show you that way, because then it's not going to be reflecting the light quite as badly. So I thought this would be really pretty, especially with the red hair.
Definitely.
It's all my favorite colors, so really excited about that. After Sephora, we went to Bath & Body Works, and again, I should have put one of these in the car. So I'm going to put this by my car keys so that we can put this in there. I'm probably going to start with leaves. So these go into a little thing that slips or clicks onto your visor in your car, and it scents your car. I used to get these all the time. I haven't had one forever, but I found the little holder for them, and so I thought, let me top this up. So I got Leaves, which is more of an autumnal scent, but it's one of my favorites. It's a classic. And then I got Laundry Day and Cactus Blossom, which are both more like fresh. So Laundry Day is fresh and clean scent profiles, and Cactus Blossom is botanicals and bloom. So I thought these would be better for spring and summer when it gets really hot. When it's hot and my car is like 1,000,000 degrees inside, something like Leaves is just way too heavy and suffocating. So there were lots of really good like wintry Christmassy scents, but these do last a good amount of time, and I don't need my car smelling like mistletoe in the middle of June. After that, we got our coffees, and then we did go into that candy store that I mentioned. So it's called It's Sugar, and I got some chocolate covered peanuts. So I'm hoping these will help me ration out the Marks and Spencer chocolate covered peanuts. Those are much better quality, but we'll give these a try and see how they compare. And then the last things I got were from Anthropologie. And again, the regular viewers are going to know exactly what items I'm about to hold up, because you all know me so well, it's almost scary. So if you guessed, and you can put your comments down below what you guessed, but if you guessed that I got the London Christmas mug and the London Christmas candle, you would be correct. So I have bought these mugs the last 2 years. So they say Merry Christmas from London on the inside. They also had Paris and New York. They had Philly and Austin in mugs. They had a plate for Chicago, so I think they must have at one point had the Chicago mug. I was really tempted to get the plate, but the plates are big. They're almost like a salad plate size, not a dessert plate. Yeah, I want it more like, you know, almost like saucer size for like a couple cookies or something. I don't need a huge plate. So the other mugs I have from this collection are, one is like Oxford Street, And the other, although it looks like it's got the statue of Eros, which is more Piccadilly, and then the other one is the Tower Bridge, and it's got like Christmas trees on top. So this is Buckingham Palace, which with all the guards carrying Christmas trees, which I thought was appropriate because this year when we were there in the summer, Mom and I went and toured Buckingham Palace, so it's kind of like a nice little memory from our London trip this year.
It would be good if they had gears on them, like just on the bottom or something.
They do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one does. I'll have to check my other one.
Grace brain.
Yeah, she does. So it says Happy Christmas from London 2024 on the bottom. I'll have to check if the dates are on the other ones. I think my other ones say slightly different things on the inside as well each year. And then the candle is basically the same.
To smell this.
So the scent profile or the scent story, it's called Winter Wonder London. And the main profiles are cedar and cypress, and they describe it as a crisp breeze of frosted cypress needles and silvery incense framed by sturdy cedarwood and velvety forest moss. So it is a very woody candle.
Do they do these in different scents, or is it like a standard scent?
Yeah, no, the Paris one was different, the New York one was different, and they're all called something slightly different. So it comes in a really cute decorative box, which is reusable.
Oh, I saw that already.
Yeah.
That is nice.
It's very woodsy, but not necessarily Christmas. So I do think that's something that like I could burn throughout January if I don't finish it. It's not wrong. So it's got the same print. The guards carrying the Christmas trees in front of Buckingham Palace, and you've got the taxi and the double-decker bus. So it's kind of repeats on both sides. Well, that's the thing. But I probably wouldn't have gotten it if it was just like a plain blue candle inside the decorative box, because then you're just paying for the box basically. But like totally, once this is...
Can I smell it again?
Once that's burned down, I can clean it out and either put a little tea light, like battery operated tea light. We'll see how it glows. If the light comes through the design at all, then I can put a battery operated candle. Otherwise I can use it as a Christmas
There's a note in that is like an aftershave that Alistair wears. I don't know what it is though.
It might be the cedarwood or something.
I think actually, because you know, I was on about the M&S perfumes earlier. Alistair wears a lot of the M&S aftershaves, and he has ones that are like spiced wood, amber wood. So it must be that like woody scent.
So really excited about that. I'm excited about my mug. These are too small for me to use for coffee, but they're a perfect size for hot chocolate and tea. So I do use them a lot.
I really wanted to get a mug on this trip, but I feel like Target might be the play.
Yeah, you need to wait. Like, we can run back to Anthropologie, or you know, if you saw something there, but definitely look at Target first. Target's got some really cute mugs right now.
Some really nice astrology stuff generally in Anthropologie, but they had some really nice astrology mugs. And the Taurus one was not
that
nice.
cute.
Yeah, I always find that annoying. You know when there's like a nice range of things, and then the one that is like for you, like your initial or your star sign, is like the dud.
Yeah.
And you're like,
So that's gonna wrap up this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of that lovely stuff. Lots more of this coming up in Vlogmas. Like, you've been here for a few days, but we still have like a week and a half left of her trip. And then Vlogmas continues after Tamzin leaves, so there's still tons of Vlogmas left to come. If you have made it all the way to the end of this vlog, you can also leave us some shopping bag emojis and some Christmas tree emojis to let us know which one of you lovely people have made it all the way to the end of this vlog. And then
I know
what's our question?
What is your favorite kind of candle scent?
Yeah.
So spoiler alert, there's a candle in my haul, so if you want to see what candle I got, then make sure you head over to my video to see that. But let us know in the comments what types generally of candle scents you like, because I feel like everyone has quite a specific like scent profile that they go for. For me, I love fruity scents. So I'm just gonna give it away, but the candle that I got has like apple and orange, and you'll hear more about it. And I love those kind of scent profiles. So anything fruity, but I also do like clean scents, so like clean, fresh linen or whatnot.
I think for me it can vary depending on the season. So like obviously in spring, summer, I love lots of light florals, and I do like fruity scents.
Yeah.
But also I think like top favorite, and it doesn't matter the season or the time of year, because I will burn these candles even if they're kind of not typically in season. Anything warming and cozy.
You need to write a very hyper-specific Christmas romance novel, even if it's just like a short story.
I thought you were going to say I needed to write a novel about a candle maker, and I was going to say I already have.
Yeah, oh, well, I should have done that just so that you had the perfect way to plug your book. But no, I was going to say a very hyper-specific, small Christmas story, so then you can have like your Christmas candle burning for that one, because I know you like to burn the candles.
Yes. No, like I'm super obsessive about candles, to the point where one of the novels in my Independent Hearts romance series is about a candle shop owner.
I just thought of what your next Independent Hearts book should be.
Okay, well, we need to talk about that. But we will do that off camera, because otherwise it'd be spoilers for all of you. Go check out Tamzin's video. Hers will be up. If it's not up, it probably won't be up when this vlog goes up.
Something else.
But
I'm being so annoying. We missed out of our friendship story earlier how I am actually the one to thank for the fact that the Across the Pond first book, I mean, well, the whole series really, probably a whole just like network of books, is actually because of me, but especially the first Across the Pond, because I read that before like anyone had ever seen it, and I was like, you need to publish this, and then guess what, here we are.
See, have you read the newest book? Have you got a copy of the newest book yet?
No.
So you haven't read the acknowledgements?
No.
See, I thank you in the acknowledgements of every single one of my books, even though she doesn't read the beta drafts anymore.
Let's not get into that. That's a whole different thing.
Like, she's not involved in the production process of them anymore.
But just for the OG.
But it's truly, she's not wrong. I don't know that I would have gotten into indie publishing if not for her. When she came to visit in
2018, wasn't it?
2018, and I just kind of mentioned that I'd written some novels, and I'd written, one of them was...
I had less going on in my brain then, so I could actually read a book.
One of the novels was a romance book set in London, and so I guess she asked, like, what is it about? And so it took me like an hour. Like, I wasn't just giving her like the elevator pitch. Like, I was like, chapter 1 is this, chapter 2 is this, like, this is the whole... I was basically telling the story of A Brave Start out loud, just verbally. And she basically said, you have to publish that. Like, that sounds really good. I want to read that. And after she went home, I opened up the draft, I looked at it again.
At that point it had been like dormant for what, like so long?
A while. I might not have worked on it after 2015. I might have done some work on it, but, well, I probably would have done a little bit of work on it in 2017 when I was in London for that conference, because I did tend to pick it up again every time I was traveling to London. I'd go work on it for an hour or so in a coffee shop in London, just because. So I hadn't worked on it for a while, and it still didn't have an ending. It went up to just before where it ends now, but then there was actually another scene afterwards. I have a whole deleted scene from it was going to continue at least a few more chapters, and so I sent it to her unfinished and said, let me know if you feel like it can end here at this point, or if I need to keep going. And I think it was like the day after I sent it to you, I woke up to a text like saying, I think it was all cap letters. She's like, FaceTime me as soon as you wake up.
I read it in a day, like, wow, I really did have more mental capacity back then, because now I can't even like read a book at all. So the fact that I read it in
She read it in one day, and she was like, you have to publish this. You absolutely have to publish this. And so I started really seriously looking at both traditional and independent publishing, and kind of made the decide to go indie. And yeah. And then once I published the first book, I was like, well, I have to keep going. So yeah, in a way, all of it is because of her.
You're welcome. Where's my royalties?
You get the royalty cut on the one we co-wrote. Okay, we've got a flashing battery light. So we're gonna go film for her channel. So go watch that, and we will see you all tomorrow in, I think that's gonna be day 5 of, I have lost count. I think it's day 5. So we'll see you tomorrow in that day of Vlogmas. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye.
Bye.